Hey athletes, what's going on? Brand Sherman Brown here, physical therapist and wellness coach. Get your fixed physical therapy, get your fixed nutrition, CrossFit coach, and running coach. And I work with you runners to get you to hit your PRs through nutrition, through retraining performance in 8 to 12 weeks. So I'm coming on here a little bit later today. I actually spent the majority of the day at a CrossFit competition, treating the athletes today, not competing myself. So just keeping them all in one piece throughout the whole competition. So it was super fun. And now I'm home talking to you guys. So awesome day today. What I want to talk to you today about is food intolerances, essentially. So a lot of times, we don't realize the problems that our body has with food because we just see how we feel as being normal. And feeling off, feeling weird with eating, having digestive issues is not normal. Having a lot of skin irritations isn't normal either. So food intolerances can show up in a lot of different ways. In the form of digestive issues, in the form of skin issues. But what also happens is they can cause us to be really fatigued, to lack energy, to have sluggishness during our workouts, to cause a lot of things in our performance, not just in how our body feels. So it's something to think about that if you just can't figure out why you can't get that energy back with your workouts, even though you've tracked your habits, you've been working to increase calories or kind of fine-tune things like that, then we might want to look at what foods aren't doing well with your body. So how do we actually do this? It comes back to that tracking habits and just tracking food in general and figuring out through that how our body's responding. So kind of like I said before, that if we track our food intake, if we track our performance, we can, or our workouts and how we felt during those workouts, we can start figuring out what foods do well and what don't in us. So if we consistently notice that when I eat this food, well, the next day, maybe 2 days later, I'm not feeling the greatest, or I didn't have as much energy during that workout, or maybe you're a little bit achy. If there's some sort of pattern with certain foods, it's very possible that food does not actually do well with your body. So this doesn't mean it's an actual allergy. It just means your body doesn't know how to process it real well. And that's okay. It's totally normal. For me personally, I have a handful of things that my body doesn't process real well either. And most people do. If you really look into getting a blood test for food intolerances, which I do suggest, it is good to know, but you'll realize that your body doesn't tolerate just a lot of just general foods that you think it does. And so a lot of times, if you can figure this out by tracking how you feel, and if you start, basically, the simplest way to do it is start eliminating, pick one food that you think might be an issue, eliminate it for, I like to say 30 days, but at least give it a week or two. Let it all get out of your system. Reintroduce it, see how your body feels. If you notice you get that same issue that you had before, probably that food that's not liking your body's not liking that food real well, probably should be something that we don't consume on a regular basis. So start looking into that. If you're just noticing something's not feeling right, if you're having regular digestive issues, if you're just not getting that energy back with your workouts, it could possibly be that your body doesn't like the food that you're taking in. So something to think about for you guys. If you have any questions regarding this, definitely comment on here with that. If you've really looked into this before yourself, I would love to hear about that because it's not something that most people do. And so I'm always excited when people do actually know how their body's working. And as usual, if you have any specific questions for me, feel free to reach out to me with Facebook Messenger. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. So hope you're having an amazing Saturday. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.